You know, with the last 2 weeks of like a sheer lack of paragons, if not only one at the very most at times, no super monkeys or anything like that, what's this week going to give to us? Okay, so Dreadbloon on Cubism, that's a good start. Oh, this is pretty neat. We have paragons back, and we have super monkeys back. You know, this is a pretty chilled one. This is going to be a pretty chilled run. And also, I think I saw, yeah, 2,500 starting, so that's pretty good with double cash and that one monkey knowledge point. 5,400 to start with, that's pretty cool. I wonder if this boss event is Ninja Kiwi's way of apologizing to the community for two absolutely tectonic ones in which we've had so far when it comes to boss events. I'm not a man who is very good at boss events, which is why I use double cash mode, and if you're wondering how to get that, there is a purchasable in which you can get from the Ninja Kiwi website on this game, and then you'll be able to purchase it. I know it costs more for the game, but for those who are struggling with like getting to know the game and all that jazz, I think it can be pretty okay. The only condition is if you want to get competitively into this sort of stuff, and I would say refrain from double cash. I don't play it for ranked mode. I don't play it to do it with the least amount of cash spent. I don't do it to spend on the fewest amount of tiers possible. I just play this for fun, and if I can absolutely obliterate the boss in the first few seconds, then I can do that rather than literally scraping the barrel for as little as possible while trying to do as much as possible before the boss escapes the map. I have a unique set of skills, and boss events are not those set of skills. If you want 2 Mega Pops, I can do 2 Mega Pops. If you want 2 Tower Chimps, I can do 2 Tower Chimps. If you want some other absurd challenge, then I could probably do that as well. I know all of the hardcore sweats would not like this challenge because it's too boring. It's not hard enough. The boss is not 1000% everything and still be considered easy. Just get yourself a mod or something so that you can perform changes to a boss yourself to get the desired difficulty in which you want, which is like everything cranked up to the max, and it would still be easy. But I do need to think about my defenses a bit more here, but that is kind of why I have Geraldo at the back of the map, so that he doesn't steal pops really and does serve as some form of last line of defense. Some form though. I do want a BRF as soon as possible, and we're kind of scraping the barrel when it comes to our defenses so that then we will be able to get as much money as possible. Just like that. Our flower spikes are starting to diminish though. And by the way, with my comments about people always wanting like the hardest challenge possible, it's not the seeking of the challenge or wanting the challenge that is annoying at times. It's just that a lot of people can sometimes force that challenge down other people's throats if they don't want said challenge. It's like, unless you have these set of skills, unless you can do it like this, then it feels like, well, your opinion doesn't matter because elitism gatekeeps stuff. And that really isn't fun for anybody aside the elitists themselves. For some early bonus cash, let us go up to lead to gold at the very least, and larger potions just so that each potion you throw affects a larger radius. There we go. Get some bonus moolah from those lead balloons. Even more lead balloons, this time the fortified variant. It doesn't increase the amount of bonus cash we get if they are lead or if they are fortified. They are all affected and downscale the same way anyways. Ironically, the lead to gold and alchemist to gold, I think is actually an even better trait to go towards if you are playing Rogue Legends, because these are capped out per round, whereas these are capped per balloon and also per lead balloon that spawns from the track, which makes it, I think, just even better than farms. I've never really used farms just because I think you've only got a limited number of rounds anyways, But with lead to gold, it feels like you can just get so much more. I'll need to think about upgrading my defenses since we now have ceramics to deal with. Oh no, do not escape the track, yellow balloon. But unlike most of our videos, we do not die if a yellow balloon escapes. Right, let's get our monkey farmer up so that we don't have to continuously wiggle our cursor around here to pick up every single banana that drops. But we do need to think about what are we going to do with round 40. The round in which the first tier of the boss spawns out of. I was thinking the earlier you get a monkey city, the more value you can get out of it with everything that is in its radius. But what am I going to use for my tier 1 defense here? Probably a full automatic, and I'm going to get some boomerangs as well, because I do want a boomerang paragon. And this is going to be a good stepping stone towards getting pops for the boomerang paragon. So, probably going to get 6 of them. Like 6. But I do want to put... You know what, that's actually okay. Okay as it is, so let us get cracking. The idea of upgrading all of these to turbocharged is that once we get to the military tier, I want to be able to smash through that tier as quickly as possible. But having twice the HP... Dreadbloon is still a little bit of a threat, especially in the early stages, but then again I could just be hallucinating, and it is what the kids would say, an okay experience. But luckily, the Dreadbloon is blocking our turbochargers, so our alchemists can make light work of all of these alchemists, or all these lead, sorry. Which is really cool, and we somehow got a lot of money, which I've not been paying attention. Speaking of smashing through, if you like the video so far, then like, comment, and smash that subscribe button for more videos like this in your box, your subscription box in the future. And if you subscribe to the channel, then you will be notified of every single video that I upload on the channel, which means there could be an opportunity for me to die to a yellow balloon. Wouldn't that be very, very fun? Okay, so let's just upgrade these now. Hopefully this will be enough to smash through everything that is coming up our way. We're going to sell this and just get another one down and dusted. Like, turbochargers I think are a good counter towards this, am I correct? Okay, I'm just going to smash my way through this, and look how quickly that's going down. That's very good. That's going to be our way of being able to go through these rock balloons as quickly as possible. Let's just gain our ability back. That's the only troublesome thing. Alright, magic layer, no problem whatsoever. Let's smash through this tier. Yeah, turbochargers work really well. Okay, probably a little bit too well. We're now back onto the shielded part of this boss, which is not ideal, but hey ho. Okay, let's do this again, and this is going to contribute a lot of power towards the paragon later on. Right, we only need 50k to get our Monkeyopolis. Probably not the best spot for our monkey city here to transform, but I think it's one of 2 best spots on the track, either here or up here somewheres. Now you know this in which we saved up for, that's going to contribute towards the Banana Central rather than contributing towards the Opolis. Okay, I'm going to sell you to get the Banana Central now. Now we've got 2 forms of huge monkey money production. I reckon Ninja Kiwi measured this so that in this particular spot you can't get another farm down. How dare they! I think at this point the alchemist is it's done its purpose really of early lead pops, early cash generation bonus from lead pops. I actually forgotten about the fertilizer. That's really silly of me. And I should actually get the Ultra Boost as soon as possible so that we can start laying it down on per you. Onto you. There we go. Right, round 60, tier 2, what are we going to be doing? Well, I do want to get a permacharge up as soon as possible. And that's even like before we get the mat, so that then we preemptively have something that is super stupidly effective against the military tier once that comes up online. Or should I just get some crossbow masters? When I say some, I mean 2. Because as long as we're on the primary tier, the rock balloons cannot spawn, which is a good thing for us. Okay, let's just crack on with it. You know what? I'm playing this stupidly risky. Ultra boost first. I'm thinking long-term goals. Thank you very much. Still no damage. Congratulations. You will now receive damage in the form of something that is incredibly mad to put down. By the way, it spells M-A-D. Moab Assured Destroyer. But this is now going to be called the Tier 2 Boss Guaranteed Destroyer. Unless we get to the, unless we get to what we would call the military tier, then we're completely useless, honestly. You can't even do like a primary only, or magic only, or a support only, or any other kind of things going on when it comes to said boss, because, well, you're going to get stuck on one of those tiers, honestly. Right. Permacharge coming to effect, please. Doing very well against the rock balloons. I'm really impressed with the middle path. Although, by nature, you do bonus damage against middle class balloons anyways. Okay, go down, please. Go down, please. Go down, please. There we go. And I've just realized I got a huge amount of money in which I'm not doing anything with. Also, like putting you down and re-putting you down for around 120. Alright, down to the support tier. Last line of defense now for this behemoth, and it will fall very shortly. Just like so. I swear I could put another one here. Oh well. Go down, please, Dreadbloon. We will be going for a Navarch of the Seas. It's going to be also one of our means of generating a butt-ton of money. And there are no buts involved, okay? And we can't forget that one of the best ways to utilize farm boating is to, of course, put down the Lord of the Abyss, and that's not a good place for it. We're in a good spot with our Banana Central now, so let's now Ultra Boost this Super Monkey up here, which will definitely have a purpose later on. Will definitely have a purpose later on, and you will definitely go beyond the true form. 76! I didn't even see them come on the screen. It's just that effective of what we've got going on here. Although you are kind of hindering our XXXXXXX. Do not ever say that the Boomerang Aussie army will never scale, because at some point down the road you might be a balloon and you see a whole bunch of boomerang monkeys with boomerangs ready to pop you. When you get to times 10, we'll revert you back onto the Banana Central. I should really get some overclocks up and running so that we can put them all on these little critters. I was originally going to get the Apex Plasma Master, but I think change of plan would get the Glaive Dominus, especially that we can actually max out its paragon counter. So upgrade's gonna be at 63. Lovely, the round that sometimes defeats your run, actually. So let's see what we can do against this. Well, once the rock balloons appear, well, it's going to be the military tier anyways, and this thing absolutely shreds them all apart. So let's see. The only difficult part is going to be the initial stage here, but we do have the Master Bomber, the Carrier Flagship, the Pirate Lord. You obviously don't sap away the boss's HP. We've also got the Century Champion, mind you. We will go down, Dreadbloon, just very slowly, okay? Just don't get your hopes up, okay? A terrifying fate awaits you on the horizon. And you know what? In homage to one of my favorite 2TCs, I'm going to Ultra Boost the Century Champion. I'm sure this Overclock army will definitely contribute towards the demise of the first quarter of the Dreadbloon. Right, the ceramic part has been smashed, but oh! We've got Paragon Power Totems now. Lovely. Could have gone you even sooner if we placed an Energizer near Geraldo, but this is not what you call the most optimal run anyways. Right, I'm going to definitely need you to produce more champion sentries, please. We are now very close towards the demise of this thing. I say very close, even though it doesn't look close. We will be close. Come on, you know you want to. We've only got 5 rounds left, which is a bit concerning. But there's nothing that we cannot do whatsoever. Very close now towards your demise. Okay, we've got 3 rounds left, but luckily round 98 is very long. Here we go. This is your demise now, Dreadbloon. All you had to do was wait for the big magical button of the behemoth to come and rise in the form of the paragon tier being removed from your immunity tiering. If that even made any sense, I'm pretty sure that did not make any sense whatsoever, but that is just me. Only 5 totems down because I completely forgot it throughout the entire time we were on the thing. So, okay, here goes nothing. Did we ultra boost this all for nothing? Probably not. We still got a lot of pops there. So let's now max out your cider. 2.7 million. Worth it. And you're going to be a degree 72. That is pretty impressive. But can we withstand up to tier 3? Of course we can. We've got another paragon now. And it's a different category, so we can definitely do this. Just make sure you are within the range of this. Yeah, nowadays you have an incentive to put the Master Builder down in a boss run because this thing overclocks itself at a better rate than it used to, which means you can place it on round 100, and then by the time it comes to round 120, it's actually even more powerful than it was on the tier 4, which is pretty nice. Just keep placing down those totems. We really want to be Ascended Shadow at some point. Although now that we are at the support tier, we're going to have to solely rely on the wonderful Glaive Dominus in order to take this thing down. But again, it should make pretty light work, honestly. But you saw how quickly the other tiers went down, thanks to the combined might of the Glaive Dominus and the Master Builder. But I think it was mainly the Master Builder that did a lot of the work there, actually. There we go, actually. There goes tier 4. Right, here are 7 more totems. You're going to go to that thing there. And, oh yeah, I forgot. I don't even have any more overclocks on the film. I might just get 2 of them just to keep buffing this thing. Ascended Shadow time. Okay, just over 2 million. Max out your bar there and we get a degree. Nice. The idea of having 2 overclocks that you alternate them so that one of them is halfway towards being recovered from using it and then the other one is intact now, so that it always has that overclock buff onto it. By the time I'm done with you, tier 5 Elite Dreadbloon, you're gonna be deader than dead. Now, with all the money that we invest into a paragon, surely you would think that every single one of them can actually detect camera balloons. Right? Right? No, but that is why you also have the Ascended Shadow down, so that every paragon, everything on the screen gets camo detection. And there you go, bad. You are instantly annihilated from the field, and one of them just went yoink. Right, so this is our end game here with what we've got going on here. So let's sell all of these farms and see what we have got at the very end. Because it does matter. Despite what Lincoln Park says to you, it does matter. And we also had this to sell as well. So we're at 3 million. I also almost mixed up my words. So we're not going to completely fill this up because I do want a VTSG. So I'm going to say, let's say 1.2 million. That's absolutely fine, actually. So with this amount, we get ourselves a degree 86, I saw. That is really, really cool. Although your cannons will only be effective when the balloon areas, so dread balloons around this area over here. I may have miscalculated. What if we leave 1.5 million or nearly rough around there? 80, that's still brilliant. Yeah, I feel much better about that actually. So that's going to be the Sun Temple, and this should be enough for the true Sun God. Will you transform purple? Will ya? Yes, you will. Or somewhere between purple and black. I actually forgot to sell you. No! I think we lost a bit there out of our degrees, but that's absolutely fine. Even more for our defense here. And this should do it when it comes to our support Sun Temple. Although, you're going to do more than just the support. Right, we should be okay with this. The key word is should, but we should be okay with the stuff which we have going on down here. Okay, so welcome to the utter obliteration of tier 5 elite Dreadbloon. Okay, here we go here, and as you can tell, it's just going swimmingly well. No chance for... You shouldn't be linked. Oh yeah, I did sacrifice to the Pirate Lord rather than the carrier flagship, which is what I usually do. Yes, things are going very well here. Almost too well. 4 paragons and the pseudo paragon in the form of the vengeful true Sun God. Around this time now, I think I would rather have Adora down rather than Geraldo, but to get to this point, Geraldo served his purpose very well here. And just to congratulate our efforts, here's a stack of old nails. That certainly made the difference. Now it's just the support layer. Master Builder, at this point in time, you're not what you would call optimal. Helium mix optimal. No. Although is helium mix optimal for our Dreadbloon adversary here? Definitely not. Not what you call optimal at all. Where's your... Oh yeah, okay, so you just hidden beneath the projectiles on the screen. Where's your invisibility potion eyes? But there we go, everybody. That is a rather relaxing boss event for a change, which is very nice. I think the last time we was on Cubism with Dreadbloon, it was that impossible scenario, if I remember correctly. And the last time I think we were on here, it was the Bloonarius Chimps boss event, which is still to this day my favourite boss event. Like, it was just so chaotic that it was fun, even though it wasn't very good for one's PC. So yeah, you also had some magic sacrifices, along with primary. I think primary is honestly the best one because it just increases what you've already got and get some glaives as well. But there we go, everybody. That is what we would call the boss event of today. If you have any questions about this boss event, then please be sure to leave your comments down in the comment sections below. If you like more videos like this in the future, then, like I said earlier, please ensure that you are subscribed to the channel. And see you all in the next time, where we might possibly be at veteran level 47. Welcome to veteran level 47 gaming with flare balloons, and we are still dying to yellow balloons, which is the opposite color of purple. Thank you all so much for watching, and take care of yourselves, everybody.